York City, stand up. The new banger from NYMI is out now.
Yes, blessed in this day of life. I'm blessed to say I'm alive. Just trying to figure where to start. At the finish line of where they start. Now I see the vision in the picture. I remember I would just see a picture. Like where's the art?
I'm blessed. Check it out now on Versus Music TV on YouTube. K-Doe Waiter's debut video, Follow Me, is out now from his highly anticipated album, From Shame to Fame.
I did do it. Anytime you cross my lane, for real, you make a crash. Anytime you wink at me,
K-Doe Waiter. The new single is called Follow Me on Versus Music TV on YouTube.
Hello BlaXit family, I'd like to introduce you to Amundson. Am I saying your name correctly? Amundson. Okay, now Amundson is quite a phenomenon here in Gambia. He is a trailblazer. In fact, he is such an exceptional young man that I had to interview him today. I had no choice because honestly, I want you to hear his story. His story is a phenomenal one, and he is the coordinator of these brilliant awards. So please, Amundson, please introduce yourself. Say hi to the BlaXit family.
Hi guys.
BlaXit family.
BlaXit family.
Yeah.
So my name is Amundson Bosta. I was born in Brazzaville, Congo, Republic of Congo, and I moved to Morocco, and then now I'm based in the US. New York. Yeah. So I'm the international coordinator of this wonderful organization, the African Youth Architects, and today we are presenting to you the first ever African Young Leaders Award. Yeah.
Wow. So what brings you to Gambia? Because you said you live in New York.
So because though I live in New York, but I'm still connected to where I come from. This is the motherland of the whole universe, so that is where all my roots are. And then even if I was born in Brazzaville, but the continent is my home.
That's right.
That's why I'm here.
Excellent. So tell me, how did you get involved in these awards?
So I think it's been a journey. From Congo, I went to Morocco, where I saw that I needed to do something for the community. So in Morocco, I was the president of the International Student Association, that's where I started my passion in serving the community. So when I went to New York, I've been volunteering with the United Nations, and I do many projects in human rights and humanitarian works. So this is the story, how it started.
Wow. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
Oh wow, you're
yeah,
young.
But I look again 17.
You look amazing, is what you look.
Thank you.
But I'd like to know, tell the BlaXit audience about these awards and why these awards are so special.
So these awards are so special because it's the best of its kind. Especially we're trying to encourage, because we saw that there are many young people who are taking responsibilities for community issue. They are the gatekeeper of so the social communities. So we saw that we should encourage them, we should give them recognition that they deserve, and by doing so, empower other people to do the same. So we have today the Leadership Award, which aim, as Nelson Mandela, young people, many young people here, they are in a room right now, international, they come from Nigeria, Egypt, or Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and many countries. So those young people are incredible in their countries. So we thought that, oh wow, they are helping the community to help reach sustainable development goals of the United Nations by saying that, for example, one person is from Liberia. What he does is just phenomenal. He goes to the beach. He goes to like the beach where it's dirty. He starts cleaning all beach. He starts a program, bring people together to sweep all the beach, and many young people out there are doing amazing things. So we want to encourage more people, because help will not come from outside. Help will come from the inside, for the community, for the young people.
Excellent, excellent. So can you share with our audience some of the categories of these awards? We're going to obviously show some in the film. We're going to do snippets of the awards, but we can't cover them all. So could you give us a guide? So we have 4 categories right now. So this is the first ever edition. So by next year we will have more. We are planning on having 15, but now we have the Visionary Leadership category. We want to recognize those young people with great ambitions, with great innovation skills, and we have the Humanitarian Awards to also those young people who are helping the community to supporting the community. And the other one is the Mandela Leadership Award. So those people who are carrying the heritage of Nelson Mandela. Another one is the young women category. So, fantastic. Yeah. Excellent. So these awards, I mean, how would one get nominated for an award? Say, for example, I think I've met a phenomenal Gambian person who I think is worthy of an award, the work that they're doing. How would I go about actually getting them nominated for an award? So to be nominated, so when you do everything you're doing, people see you, right? So on our website and on our Facebook social media, we post like when it's available. It should be available for next year, maybe during May, June. So we put the form online, so people go online and vote, like give the name of people they want to. And then we will reach out to them, to those people nominated, and then we say, oh, congratulations, you've been nominated, now tell us more about it. So we go to a next stage. People send us videos of them, their involvement, real proofs, and we interview them, and then that's where it goes. Okay, so what's your website? What's your email address? Okay, my personal, okay. No, for the
info,
event,
okay,
for people
sorry.
to
info@africanyouthArchitect.org.
Okay, info@africanyouthArchitects.org.
Yeah,
okay, that's excellent. So someone can email you about that.
Exactly.
And where can they find you on social media?
Social media, we are everywhere. Twitter, African Youth Architects, Facebook, Instagram. We don't have Snapchat yet.
You get there, right?
Yeah, we get there.
Okay. So I've just got a couple more questions and you're free to go.
Thank you.
I just wanted to find out, do people pay for this event? I mean, or do they have to book tickets in advance? Or, what is it? Is it free to attend?
For this first edition, we made everything free.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? So in Africa, you go to free awards event. That is phenomenal.
Yeah. So hopefully by next year it's going to be a big year, and then it will always be free.
So this is your first event. I mean, I think you've done incredibly well. This being your first event, it's very well organized.
Thank you.
It's absolutely an honor, I think, to be sitting next to such a talented young man.
Thank you.
And I think the UN has got a gem on their hands, and I hope they recognize that, because it's very important to see you doing such good work. And I also think that the African Union, should also recognize you for your brilliant work as well. So we're in time. In time, everything happens in time. Right. As my dad used to say, things in time.
Things in time.
Yeah. So what's the future hold for you now then?
So the future hold for me, also, I didn't say it, I'm a student, a master's student at Columbia University.
Wow, so he's brainy too. I knew he was. I knew he was.
So I'm doing negotiation and conflict resolution. So for like up to my next 10 years, I would like to work into building peace in the communities. So work in peacekeeping missions with the United Nations, hopefully.
Really? Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you go to West Papua?
Yeah.
Because I have been appealing.
I have a friend.
You do?
Yeah.
Benny Wender?
And she goes to Colombia too. She's for West Papua.
Really? Yeah. Excellent. Well, I have a friend. His name is Benny Wender, and I'm putting out this appeal for everybody to support the Free West Papua campaign.
Oh, wow.
There's genocide going on in Free West Papua, and it's been going on for too long, and over 500,000 innocent women and children and men have died, and they're still holding people hostage there, and there's still slavery there today. And you know, I'm appealing to the Indonesian government as well, you know, to address this, and I'm appealing to the UN to please do a peacekeeping mission to West Papua. So I'm glad you've got a friend from West Papua, and we have something in common. You know, these are our brothers and sisters in the South Pacific, and these are people from the diaspora. Right. So my last question to you is, do you honour people also in the awards from the diaspora? Because one of the things that I'm championing, I champion, obviously with BlaXit station, BlaXit YouTube channel. And then you see that? I'm talking in the future. I'm talking the future. Hear that TV station, you know, TV station, BlaXit TV station.
Oh,
one of the things about BlaXit, nearly said it again, YouTube channel.
I think it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen. Our ancestors are pulling it through my mouth. They're pulling it out my mouth. Is that you know, we represent the diaspora. Right. We represent those members of the diaspora from all over Europe, all over America, and South Pacific, all the way out to the Middle East. Wow. Now, what I would like to know is there an award that recognizes them?
So, for this first edition, it was only based, focused on residents of Africa. Okay. And then I know there are many people doing amazingly abroad in the diaspora, which I promise we will work on that for the next edition.
Because you know that there's 55, there's now 55 African countries, because they've included diaspora.
Yeah, the diaspora, yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
the diaspora
now
can be a continent.
That's what they say. There's so many of us outside of Africa that we can now be a continent. So I keep saying 54 African countries. I'm correcting myself, it's 55, including the diaspora. So I'm asking you, any event that you do in the future, please, you know, be inclusive of us, because we are here and we are resident in Africa. Wow. I live in Africa. So I live here. So I'd like to ask you one last thing, and that is a message to people that want to, you know, repatriate back to Africa. What advice could you give them, and what's your message to them, to the BlaXit family?
Frankly, my message is simple. Africa is our place. That's where we are connected to, and it's great to be here. So myself, I'm planning on coming back to Africa after my education. So please, I advise you, come back here. And plus, there is no stress in Africa. But I'm telling the truth, because now, since I've been here, no stress. But I know when I get back there, from day one, oh my God, everything, deadlines, you guys stick to the agenda. But here, you're doing everything, relaxing and working to your goals. Please come back. Your land is waiting for you.
Yeah, congratulations, BlaXit family. Look at the winners. Look at the winners. So, introduce yourselves to the BlaXit family.
Okay, my name is Sandra Ajaja. I am the executive director and founder of FemPower Africa, which is a non-profit that is scaling diversity in technology. So we teach women to code, we teach women digital marketing, how to use technology for business, for entrepreneurship ventures, and anything they want to do. And we also provide internship opportunity. And we've been doing that for a couple of years now. We've been able to empower over 2,000 women, and we look forward to doing more.
Great. You're going to branch out to Gambia?
Yes.
Yes? Excellent. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I am so proud of you. What you're doing is remarkable.
Thank you so
And the fact that you've won this award is just a sentiment to you for the work that you've done.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah? it's a reward for the work you've done, and I'm sure that it's just a small, symbol of significance for you, but for the world, it's a large significance. You're on BlaXit to the world, and BlaXit, is seen by people all over the world in the diaspora. So they're going to know about your achievements today, and we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Nice.
My brother. Yeah. Tell the world who you are and what you've won today, and what you've done to win this award.
So, Davies Nima from Monrovia, Liberia, serve as the National Director for the International Student Environmental Coalition. And basically what we're into is climate sustainability. So we out there empowering high schools and then creating environmental clubs as well to promote environmental sustainability, not only in Liberia, but in other countries as well.
Yeah.
And there's the award I won, the humanitarian
Mandela's Award.
Nelson
Mandela's Award.
Humanitarian Award.
Yeah,
So
excellent.
For me, it's inspiring.
So next steps for you. I mean, you're a young man with a plan, and I think what you've done is phenomenal because, you see, if you change the world for the better, we all change for the better.
Yeah.
So every step you take, you make a change, okay? And the changes that you make impact on everyone around you. I think if this is what the award represents, is that you're not just making change in a small place, but, you're throwing big rocks into that pond and they are rippling out around the world. And BlaXit Family, we have to recognize these two wonderful individuals and their contribution to the world. It's not their contribution to their areas in Africa, but it's about their representation of greatness, their representation of innovation, their representation of humanity, of love of the earth, and keeping within those goals that we have to make a better life for the future of younger generations. That's what we have to do. We owe it to them, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So you're making us have careers, you're empowering women to take those steps, my dear.
Yes.
Take those steps.
I believe that technology is the future and women have to be in the future. So if we want women to be in the future, we need to start teaching them tech. So that's what I'm doing, and in the future I hope to go get better education, come back to my country and scale the work I'm doing. I want it to go beyond the shores of Nigeria, beyond the shores of Africa. Yeah.
Wow. You're needed worldwide.
Yes,
okay?
I am.
And what about you? What are your hopes for the future?
So is to promote more about the awareness of climate change. As we know, currently there are too many issues and a lot of degradation already ongoing. So a few days back we witnessed one of the biggest environmental movements led by Greta Thunberg. She's only 16, she's a Swedish teen. So that served as an inspiration to me and other young environmentalists to push forward, because if we don't have a safer environment, definitely we will not have anything. The economy will go down, and just name the rest, everything will go down.
Jennifer is here with us, our BlaXit family, and Jennifer here is wonderful. She actually presented today's event, and she did so with such clarity, such suave, such swagger and professionalism. I just had to speak to her to find out, how did you get so good at presenting?
This started when I was little, because when I was going to school, I was always this person who liked to talk, and I saw my mom too be a journalist, so she really inspired me at a very early age. But very interesting story. My grandma did not want me to be a journalist because of the whole dictator idea that was happening in the Gambia at a time. So I studied commerce, but believing in myself that this is what is meant for me, I had to divert and do journalism at some point. And I'm a debate champion as well. Debating is really helpful when it comes to public speaking, because that persuasive skill is there. So the debating did help, because I'm a debate champion. I am the champion of the Vice Chancellor's Debate Championship in the Gambia, and a 2-time winner for that matter. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
She's got skills.
Yeah.
She's got skills.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now this is your permanent job. This is what you do here in the Gambia. So for people returning from the diaspora, let's just say someone similar to me who wants to come back here, and they have those kinds of great communication skills. Is it viable to have a career here in Gambia?
Of course, it is viable. Like I said before, journalism is just becoming lucrative, because in the past that wasn't the case, because we had just GRTS at that time. So QTV is the first private television in the Gambia, the first private television that I'm working for. So right now the market is open. We have a lot of TV stations coming up. Even different from working in a TV, you can be a communications officer for another company. It's really needed. At some point in my life, I don't want to continue being a journalist, but be a communications officer for one identity, be a brand ambassador for one company at some point, because I would want to graduate from just the journalism, being on the screen all the time, because I'm going to get married, I'm going to have kids. And this is something that is a process, journalism, because you're going to have to give a chance to other young people that are emerging. So that is all about journalism. So to people out there who want to come to Gambia and be journalists, it is really lucrative, because right now we have a lot of TV stations coming up, we have a lot of radio stations, even if the market is saturated. But one thing is that if you're good, I mean, everybody's going to run to you, like myself.
Okay, so since I've been here, I've been on Harona, PTV, iGambia. I've had several interviews, well, the Maya as well. And I've never been approached by QTV.
Oh, for an interview?
For anything.
Oh. Well, we are very open as a television.
So how would one get in contact to establish those links? That's what I'm trying to do, is opening up the
Here
dialogue.
I am.
Well, you see, you see how I flow,
Yes, here I am. So it's very easy, because we are very open TV. And one thing about our 8 p.m. news bulletin and 10 p.m. is the fact that we don't only focus on workshops, but we focus on human interest stories. Like the fact that you guys are here to know what the Gambia is about. I mean, I would like to know why Gambia, you know, some of the things that you've learned. So we are very open television. Maybe it's just the communication. Maybe we did not know that you guys are here. But like I said before, I am the link.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, we're glad, because you see, we did an interview.
Yeah.
I did an interview with Woda Maya, who is a world-renowned vlogger.
Okay.
He has a fantastic channel, which is called Woda Maya and Mr. Ghana Baby, and he actually came to Gambia.
Okay.
And he did fabulous footage, you know, showing the beautiful aspects of Gambia. And one of those aspects that he did was me.
Okay, wow.
I want to play my own trumpet, I'm only joking. But seriously, and anyway, that interview gained traction. And just on iGambia alone, it had over 1 million views. So you can imagine.
Yeah.
And then worldwide, it was millions of views.
Wow.
And that was all about Gambia. So yeah, I just want to sort of share with you the fact that we are here.
Okay.
We're in the diaspora, and we've come back to Africa. We are returnees, and we want to be a fabric of the society.
Excellent.
And to work to support, you know, what we can in every which way. The society. We want people to know that. You know, we're here to create employment.
Okay.
We're here to, you know, contribute to the GDP. We're here to, you know, work in alliance and partnership with Gambians to improve and enhance wherever we can, wherever we can.
Okay.
Yeah, not to say there's some there that don't need it.
Yeah.
Because Gambia's got some amazing facilities.
Yeah, we have some amazing things. It's just the fact that we're yet to realize, especially when it comes to young people, we're yet to realize what we have. Because sometimes when I hear young people say, I have to go hustle, travel abroad, and do all of that stuff, I tell them, why do tourists leave their countries and come to the Gambia on a vacation? It's because there's something that we have, and we need to exploit it as young people and use it. So I really think you're right about the fact that we have a lot of facilities in the Gambia. There are a lot of things that somebody can see and get attracted to when it comes to the Gambia. I totally agree with that.
Oh, we've just come from the beach.
Yeah.
You know, we did Family Day. It's amazing. Just watching families interact together. People play football, the music.
Yeah.
You know, the love.
Yeah.
The love.
smiles.
I've never seen any disruptions or anything. It's always been just beautiful, and I love that about Gambia. And it is, you know, a social export. It really is. And you know, I think that if more people came back and created a lot of opportunities and worked with the youth, you know, we could garner, you know, so many opportunities here for Gambians. And we see ourselves as Gambians
as well.
Yeah,
you guys are, as long as you're showing the positive image of the country. And that is exactly what we do at QTV. We have a lot of positive stuff to show, although there's little negatives that we have to exposed as well for accountability purposes.
Everything's got to have balance.
Yes.
Yeah, there are good things and bad things in all societies. Yeah, I called England a dump because of the racism there.
Exactly.
And, you know, it might have been taken out of context or in context, but I had to address the fact that the racism is getting out of control there. And that's the reason why we came home, because we couldn't take it anymore. We couldn't take the discrimination anymore. It was just too much. And when it begins to harm your children, then you have to take steps. We've been coming here since 2011 and we love Gambia. For me, it's paradise. It's paradise on earth. And so, you know, in saying that, I just would like you to give a message to people in the diaspora who are also, you know, wanting to come home, to give them hope. Could you do that for me?
Yeah, I can do that for you. Like you said, you had to come back home because you could not stand the racism when it comes to UK or any other country in Europe. My dad went to America for a very long time, like 10 years. And when he came back, what he told me was the same thing. The Gambia is paradise. What you can have in the Gambia, you cannot have it in the diaspora, because when you're there, you have to think of how to hustle. The education is expensive. My dad traveled with a dream. He could not get that dream. He traveled with a dream of becoming a medical doctor. He could not have that. But guess what? He's attending the American International University and he's about to finish in medicine in the Gambia. So you can make it here. It's not only about traveling to Europe. Here I am. I've never entered an airplane before. I've never been on board. And here I am. I'm so happy. And I feel like I can make it in the Gambia. I would never go outside the Gambia to hustle.
Smash that like button. BlaXit family, thank you so much. And thanks for being with us. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your contributions, BlaXit messengers. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your thumbs up and your likes. And thank you for sharing. I'm seeing that you're sharing, and I really appreciate your sharing. We're increasing in subscribers, and things are getting better for us day by day. So please tell your friends about BlaXit. Remember, it's time to come home. It really is our time. Let's all try and make steps to come home. And for the new BlaXit members that are now arrived in Africa, you'll be seeing them soon. Okay, thank you, BlaXit.
Brooklyn, New York City, stand up. The new banger from NYMI is out now.
Yes, blessed in this day of life. I'm blessed to say I'm alive. Just trying to figure where to start. At the finish line of where they start. Now I see the vision in the picture. I remember I would just see a picture. Like where's the art?
I'm blessed. Check it out now on Versus Music TV on YouTube. K-Do Waiter's debut video, Follow Me, is out now from his highly anticipated album, From Shame to Fame.
I did do it. Anytime you cross my lane, for real, you make a crash. Anytime you wink at me,
K-Do Waiter. The new single is called Follow Me on Versus Music TV on YouTube.